Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to be looking at something that honestly we all deal with literally every single day. Have you ever wondered why our messages sometimes get, totally lost in translation the second they hit a screen? Today, we're exploring a fascinating module called Digital Diplomacy, Mastering the Language of Online Trust. I mean, if you've ever agonized over an email wondering if it sounded too aggressive or stared at a one-word text reply like, okay, and thought, wait, are they mad at me? You are absolutely in the right place. And look, this isn't just about typing faster or, throwing in more emojis. It's really about fundamentally understanding how human connection has shifted and how we can actively master the skills we need to rebuild trust in a space where we can't always see each other face to face.
To really wrap our heads around this, we need to start by asking one fundamental question. What actually happens when our main communication medium goes purely digital? Think about it for a second. For pretty much all of human history, trust was built through physical proximity. A solid handshake, sustained eye contact, just sharing the exact same physical space. But when our medium goes purely digital, suddenly we're navigating this tangled network of screens, and all those traditional physical tools are entirely stripped away. So that friction you feel when a simple, well-meaning joke completely flatlines in your team chat, yeah, that's not just in your head. It's the direct result of trying to apply old physical world rules to a completely new medium. The actual physics of how we connect have entirely changed.
So the crucial point is captured right here in the source documentation. Post-pandemic, the main communication medium, the digital platform. The creators of this module emphasize that this isn't just some passing trend. We aren't going back. Whether we like it or not, we live our professional and personal lives in our inboxes and on our video calls now. This permanent shift is literally the bedrock of why this whole training module even exists. It basically tells us that adapting to digital platforms isn't just some neat trick to learn on the side. No, it is the absolute central, required competency for anyone who wants to communicate, lead, or collaborate effectively today. We are playing on a completely new field now.
Section 1, the problem. Words across different mediums.
Now, the curriculum highlights a really fascinating dynamic here. The exact same words carry entirely different weights depending on where they are delivered. Imagine you're in a physical room. You ask a coworker for a quick favor, and they reply with a warm, bright, "Sure, no problem." It builds immediate rapport, right? You can literally feel the warmth. But if you strip away that vocal tone, the body language, and that shared physical environment, and drop those exact same words into a text box, suddenly that reply can feel freezing cold. The medium itself acts like a filter that just strips away your emotional intent. The sheer terror of seeing a period at the end of a short text message is a real thing, because the medium is actively altering the message.
We really need to deeply internalize this concept. Words land differently depending on the medium. If you don't recognize that your screen is essentially tangling up your intent, you're basically flying blind. You could have the absolute warmest, best intentions in the world, but if you aren't actively accounting for the coldness of the medium, your message is going to completely miss the mark. Recognizing this varied impact, that is the prerequisite to fixing it. It's all about taking that messy, complex human thought and deliberately folding it into a clear, targeted paper airplane that actually hits the target online.
Section 2. The solution, mastering online trust.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how the module frames the ultimate solution, digital diplomacy. Notice it doesn't just call it online communication. It specifically calls it a language of trust. Because here's the thing, trust online doesn't just happen organically. It is a specific, active language. Think about it like traveling abroad. Just like going to Paris or Tokyo and learning the local customs to get around, communicating effectively across digital platforms means learning a brand new language. You've got to understand new vocabulary, new syntax, and entirely new cultural norms to bridge that gap created by the screen. You're essentially acting as a real-life ambassador, translating human warmth into digital text.
And here is the core promise presented to everyone who takes this. You can absolutely learn to use this language. This isn't just some innate talent you're magically born with or without. It's a highly specific, trainable skill. By actively studying the dynamics of digital platforms, you can deliberately piece together messages that build genuine psychological safety and real connection. Honestly, every single email subject line, every Slack message, every video call setup, they're all puzzle pieces. And you can snap them right into place to build a shield of trust that completely overcomes the limitations of a screen. You have total agency to change exactly how your digital communication is received.
And this brilliantly illustrates how the curriculum breaks it all down into a highly focused two-step journey. Step 1 is the diagnostic phase, building awareness of how words land differently. It's about recognizing that screen filter we just talked about. And once you really understand that landscape, you move directly to Step 2, actively using that language of trust. It is such a brilliantly simple structure. It takes you straight from recognizing the hidden pitfalls of our post-pandemic reality right into mastering the specific tools you need to absolutely thrive within it.
Which brings us to the end of today's explainer. We've seen how the digital platform has become our main arena, and just how easily our words can freeze over when they cross mediums. But we've also seen how treating digital communication as a distinct, entirely learnable language is the absolute key to rebuilding that missing human connection. So, I want to leave you with one final thought before you type out your next message or fire off that reply. How are your words impacting your digital diplomacy today? Are you consciously speaking the language of trust, or are you letting the screen dictate your message? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.